So hello guys and welcome back. Today I have an idea with these four JBLs and I take the woofers out, both of the woofers on the Extreme 2 and 1. So since I want to test how much power does how much power can put out in normal mode or LFM 100. So yeah, I got these two subwoofers right here. This is a 4 ohm sub, and I got here extra 3 ohm sub since the charge 4 is a 3 ohms amplifier. So yeah, and the flip 5 it's a 4 ohm and it's 4 ohms, 4 ohms. So yeah, this is for these three, and this is extra for this since a JVC subwoofer, which yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do that since I've never tried this before. I know on the charge 3 it puts out 20 watts in LFM at 4 ohms. Both channels. But yeah. Actually, one channel. I'm not sure. But yeah, and the Flip 4 does like 10 watts or 15 watts at 4 ohms. In LFM only. I only tried in LFM, but on this one, in this video, I'm going to do normal mode. Only frequencies. 60 hertz to 50 hertz, maybe even 40 in LFM. But yeah, that's the plan for today. So I'm going to take all the woofers out. Flip 5, charge 4, you know? And yeah, let's see what we're going to get out of here. But one more thing I'm going to tell you. With the Extreme 1 and 2, I'm definitely going to do AC mode. First battery mode and then AC mode. And see how much power we actually get out with AC mode, which I'm very curious. Because as I said, I've never measured them properly. So, yeah. So you can see I got all the speakers out of the Extreme 1, Flip 5, Charge 4, Extreme 1 and Extreme 2. So they all have nothing in them besides the Extreme 2 and 1 has the tweeters, so I'm gonna leave them in there. And that's how it looks inside. Extreme 1, oh no. Pretty good. Pretty nice and clean. So yeah. Now I'm gonna connect I'm gonna start with the Flip 5, which is a 4 ohm speaker, so let's see how much has in normal mode and LFM. So I'm gonna do frequencies instead of music because it's gonna be the most accurate number. So yeah, let's do this. It's not even connected something. Huh. Be connected though. So we see it gets close to 5 volts, which is normal mode. So yeah, 4.92. So now I get my calculator, we say 4.92 divided by 4, which is the speaker right here, and the amp that puts out 4 ohms. I get 1.23 amps times 4.92. We get 6 watts. I think I did it correctly. Let me do it again. Let's see if I got it correctly. So yeah. So it looks like I did it correctly. Let me just get the frequency like at 65 hertz, 66 hertz. And maybe I'm gonna get a little bit more power out of it. So yeah. I think I didn't even pause the video. But whatever. So we're gonna do 6.14 divided by 4. I get 1.5.35 amps times, what was it? 6.14. I get 9.4 watts, which is very, very overrated for what they claim to put out, which is 20 watts instead of this much. 10 watts, close to 10 watts. Which I'm very surprised. But doesn't really matter because the speaker right here is very efficient. Doesn't need much power to produce a lot of sound. So yeah. But the speaker, the actual woofer is rated at 20 watts. It is 20 watts RMS. The amp is not putting out 20 watts. So yeah, there's the number for you. Almost, yeah, 9.4 watts. which is very, very low amount. I thought it was a lot more than that. But now I'm gonna activate LFM and see how much we get out. I'm gonna lower the frequency too at 40 hertz. And then we're definitely gonna get more power out of it. So yeah, let's do it. First I'm gonna try to do it without any distortion. Seems not even LFM. Bruh. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, that was distortion. Okay, this was the least distortion. So we get 8.9. Almost. We just hit 9. 9 volts. So yeah, let's see how much we got now out. So we got 2.25 amps times 9. 20 watts. In LFM, it literally says has the accurate amount of. Literally. Puts out accurate number of the frequency, so it's very good. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Now I'm gonna do LFM 100 with distortion and see how much power it puts out there. I got 10 volts. Let's see how much that is. So in LFM, it does 24.5 watts, which is a lot more than I thought. So yeah, flip 5, pretty damn good. But yeah, in normal mode, it's a complete scam, to be honest. It doesn't do much power. Less than 10 watts, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, the woofer itself is very efficient and doesn't need much power, as I said again. So it's pretty good. I'll take it. So now I got the charge port hooked up. And I think y'all know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put the results out, so it will not take that long. So yeah. First normal mode. And then LFM. Does more. 6.9. 6.8. We say 6.9. Hold on, your boy completely forgets this is a 3 ohm speaker instead of 4 ohm, so let me hook it up to the JVC. Alright, as you can see, 3 ohms, 55 watts. Let's get it. Max volume. 6.6 actually. 6.7. 6.71. 15 watts. And this thing is normally should put out 30 watts in normal mode, right? We'll only get half of that, which is still not great. But still, since this thing is very efficient, it don't really need it. So I don't complain, right? I don't say it's a good thing, but it's not a bad thing. So yeah. Okay, got the LFM on. As you can see, there's some nice bass now. There's distortion. I get 8.9, 8.96 without distortion. There you go. 26.7 without distortion. Let's do distortion. Complete LFM 100. 11.7. 11.8. Alright, 11.8. Damn. Let's see. God damn, we got 46.4 watts out of this thing with distortion. Damn, it's a lot of power for this thing. That's very nice. It's a lot. It was like way more than the Flip 5. Jesus. Look at this. 46.4 watts out of this little thing. It's like close to the Extreme 2. That is insane. And I got the Extreme 1, hooked up. I only hooked up only one channel. Because normally on these, you get less amount of power per channel. So, yeah. I don't think it's on the class A or B amplifier, which is that one. Normal household amplifiers. On that one does 150 or 160 watts with only one channel. Only one channel connected. So yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit different on the class D amplifiers. So yeah, let's see how much we can make at 65 Hz in normal mode. Battery mode. I get 5.7, 5.78. Alright, let's see how much that is at 4 ohms. But here comes the Extreme 1, a little bit more accurate. reading, which is 20 watts per channel. 10 watts per channel. So you get 8 watts in one woofer, maybe get like 2 watts or 3 watts in the tweeter. But yeah, it's a lot more accurate than the Charge 4 or Flip 5. So yeah, HA1 is more accurate. You get more power. You get the accurate power, pretty much. Say 90%, 80, 90% we get the power from it. So let's do AC mode, which should be, I guess, 40 watts. The whole speaker. So I say 20 watts per channel. Alright. AC mode. Let's see. So you definitely get more power. 7.93. Let's see that. Motherfucker. 15.7, so 16 watts. So I get like 36 watts. Maybe 38. So close. Close to the rated power, which is very nice. So the Extreme 1, it's accurate in normal mode. 85% accurate. So it's not underrated, not overrated. Amount of power, it's perfect. LFM is on, let's see. Let's do. Okay, no distortion. 6.65. A slight distortion right there. Oh, not really. So you get 7.3 in battery mode in LFM. Let's see. There was actually some distortion, so we get 6.63. Let's see that. 10 watts. 11 watts, we'll say. So yeah, pretty good. Let's see now with distortion. 8.83. Alright. We get almost 20 watts per channel and 100% volume. That is very good. That's insane. That's got a bit of power. Alright, so I get 40 watts per channel and 40 watts the whole speaker. What the fuck it is. Yeah. Now let's do AC mode. Alright, AC mode is on. Distortion. 11.8. 11.05. 06. What is 05? Alright, let's see how much that is. Check it out. 2.76 amps times 11.05. We get 30 watts per channel. Damn! 30 watts per channel with AC mode. Yeah, with no distortion. That is insane. Damn. This is technically now a 60 watt speaker in LFM and AC mode, which is very, very good. Now distortion. Let's see how that much is. As you can see, it's distorting. I can tell. So yeah, let's see that. 13 point. So let's do 13.46. 13.6 divided by 4, which is the speaker. Right there. Which is also those two. So I guess 33.3 amps times, what was it? Fuck. Let me do it again. So I just read 45.5 watts. I do not really get on camera, but it was 13.5 for 3.375 amps times 13.5. I get 45.5 watts per channel. Now plus 45.5, 91 watts, bro. This thing has 91 watts in LFM 100 with AC mode. This is pretty crazy. Pretty good amount of power. But the thing is, I think it would be better if I connect another speaker and see if it's kind of lowering it. And see if I get less out from both. Let me say. So this one's like, this is one channel, we say. If this number goes lower, if I connect another speaker. So I'm gonna find that out right now and get another speaker. So I got this 4 ohm Sony 6x9. Let's see if it's accurate. Okay, we get a little bit less. But I think it's like 85 watts. So let's see how much it is. So we got 12.8. Damn. 3.2 amps, so I get 12.8. Still 40 watts, so we say more, slightly more than 80 watts. This whole thing has an AC mode. Damn. So you got 40 watts per channel from this sucker. Damn. That's without the tweeters, by the way. So we say another 5-10 watts with the tweeters, but they don't play low frequencies. They only go, since they're called tweeters, they should be high frequencies, high, or something like that, whatever you call it. So yeah, 40 watts. So now I'm gonna connect these two to the Extreme 2 also. It's gonna be the most accurate. I think I'm gonna make a short circuit here, which is not good. So yeah, I'll turn the sucker off. So yeah, damn, very surprised. Wow. Got the Extreme 2 hooked up. Good. Let's do 60 hertz, no 65 hertz, because I did the normal mode frequency, so I want to be as accurate as possible. Alright, turn up the volume. 5.59. Alright, let's see how much we get. So I get 7.81 watts, which is less, although on the Extreme 1 I did only the one woofer, so I say it's pretty accurate. I'm gonna disconnect this one extra and see how much we get. Look, on the Extreme 2 doesn't affect it. Not at all. Which is pretty interesting, so let's do LFM now. Actually, it's the AC mode, because I did the same thing on the Extreme 1, so yeah. AC mode. Hold on, let me... Not 90, please don't do 90. There's me. Yeah, saw my face review. Maybe I do the 65 hertz again, because you got a little... 7.12. Does it affect this speaker? Nah, not at all. Alright, so we got same amount of power on both of the channels. So we get what they say normally on AC mode. Hold on. No. Yes, they say 40 watts in AC mode. Right? But we get the tweeters too, so it is 40 watts. So it's accurate in AC mode. So I say I get 12 watts per channel here, which is 24 for the woofers, both of them. And the rest of the power goes to the tweeters, which is, in the auto we say 8 watts. Right? Now I say it's pretty accurate. Yep. AC and normal mode. So battery mode. So the Extreme 1 right there. These two are actually accurate. So yeah. Alright, LFM on. 40 hertz. No distortion. 6.75. Let's see, does it change? No. Alright, good. 6.71. 11.2. More than 20 watts. Let's do a distortion. 8.345. 8.35. 0.36. Alright. 17.4 watts per channel. So we get close to 40 watts on battery mode in LFM. Pretty good. AC mode. No distortion first. Hold on. 10.4. 10.4, yeah. Let's do now 100%. 12.4. It actually does less than the extreme one. 12.6. So it does close to 40 watts per channel. Just very interesting. Very, very. I said it's good. And AC mode LFM 100 with distortion. So yeah. But I think that's it for it because it's a 23-minute video. So yeah, I'm gonna upload this soon and see what y'all think. And by the way, this is all for fun. I'm not doing it like, oh, just to blame JBL for that. So because they don't put the accurate amount of power in the speakers. So it's just all for fun, all fun and games. So don't get mad at it. All right. Thanks for watching, and the post will be better soon. Here, it's on the way. I think maybe today, which is Saturday, or Tuesday, or Monday should be here. So I'm gonna do extra video on that and press that battery on it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video.